LAPD, but the unit's trying to get behind the car. A lot of homeless people living right along that street, a very dangerous situation. Now back to the other side of the freeway, a left turn going westbound, and we'll see which way the car goes. We want to keep a wide shot here to make sure the driver does not cut back and double back on us. And we've lost him here in just a second. We hope to get to the other side of the freeway.
Yeah, Gil, it doesn't look like he popped out on that street there.
All right, guys, so welcome back. Thank you for hanging out, spending a few moments here with me. If you're new, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Now, there are two major comments that I constantly see on these escape videos or these chase videos. Number one is that you can't outrun the radio. And in many of these chases, you see that the chase is over within the first 3 minutes.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
So by the time backup shows up, they're really chasing nothing. The other thing is that they should be getting a helicopter. Again, this is another thing that is going to be very difficult for a lot of these police departments because the chase is over so shortly. Within the first couple of minutes, there's so much distance between the car that's being chased and the pursuit that they lose sight of the vehicle. And by the time a helicopter is on site, there's really nothing more that they can do. So, you know, having a helicopter chasing down these guys is very difficult. Now, before I get to the full footage, there was one other thing that I wanted to comment. There's a ton of people out there that watch these videos, they consume the content, and then they want to play the moral high ground of you shouldn't be uploading this stuff. Let me tell you, there's hundreds and hundreds of these channels that do nothing more than load up chases. There's even PD departments that know they're going on social media.
Don't cry now, dude. You're a big boy. Look right there. You're going to be on YouTube. Say, state police got me, YouTube. Say it. Thank you.
The beautiful part about YouTube is that there's tons and tons of channels, and you can watch whatever type of content you want.
And they went into tracking mode because it was going so fast, but here he goes right through the light and continuing northbound. Yeah, very dangerous situation here on surface streets. The vehicle's still in LAPD's jurisdiction right now in the Southwest Division of LAPD, but the unit's trying to get behind the car. A lot of homeless people living right along that street, a very dangerous situation. Now back to the other side of the freeway, a left turn going westbound, and we'll see which way the car goes. We want to keep a wide shot here to make sure the driver does not cut back and double back on us. And we've lost him here in just a second. We hope to get to the other side of the freeway.
Yeah, Gil, it doesn't look like he popped out on that street there.
He may not have, and you see the night sunlight there. It looks like the LAPD having a problem too. They're not sure which side of the freeway to look for this driver, so he may have bailed out underneath the freeway there. We didn't see him come out. He was blacked out, and that, unfortunately, that street pretty dark right there. Yep. So it's hard to say if that driver actually came out or not. But there you see the units. I don't know if you saw the unit just turning right there.
Right there underneath the freeway.
Yeah, so we might see that driver pop back out here in just a second.
Gil, do we know anything about the driver in the car and any potential occupants in there as well?
No, we never heard if there was additional people other than the driver, but at this point, yeah, it was just the driver that we know so far in that stolen Kia Soul. Again, speeds 100 miles an hour coming down the 110 freeway. Here comes a unit through, and it looks like they don't have the vehicle, so maybe the vehicle is able to elude all of us right now, but they're searching now the area here. This is going to be 60th Street and Figueroa we're looking at there, but at this point, it looks like the driver was able to ditch the officers underneath that bridge.
Is that the 110 freeway we're looking at there, and this is a residential area as well?
It is, Colleen. That's just the west side of the 110 freeway. Like I said, about 60th Street. You see other units here joining in on Figueroa. Now they're going to search Figueroa here because they think maybe the driver made his or her way down Figueroa.
And Gil, when you look at this and you consider if this driver bailed out, how concerned should these residents be in this area here?
Yeah, definitely concerned because, you know, like I said, as it came underneath that bridge, you see the night sunlight of the police there searching that area. Very dark in that area, and that driver could have jumped out and ran into these homes, into backyards of these homes and apartments here off of 60th Street. But again, it's definitely a concern. If you live in this area, make sure you lock your doors.
Take us through again, Gil. We're talking about an apparent stolen car in off the 5 freeway, San Fernando Valley. How long
we
ago?
learned about it. In fact, my colleague Eliana Moreno tipped us off to the pursuit coming out of the San Fernando Valley down the 5 freeway. We picked up the pursuit about Los Feliz, and within about 2 or 3 minutes, it was already southbound the 110 freeway, passing Dodger Stadium into downtown LA. That's where we caught up to the chase itself, and that's where we took off there. But here, let's look in here, and now that's not the vehicle, although it looked similar to it. That's
Kia
definitely
Soul.
not it. Yeah, Kia Soul. So we did see those units go underneath the bridge there where we last saw the vehicle, and so far it's not been found.
Well, yeah, as they're driving up and down these short little streets here from the freeway, it looks like they're looking for that particular car. As you mentioned, a Kia Soul. It was hard to see anything because it was blacked out. Is that someone down there? Wait, no, it's not. It's just the light from the chopper overhead. But it looks like they're driving up and down trying to locate that vehicle at this point.
They are. You know, like I said, I didn't see it pop out. I thought maybe I saw it go down this street here, but again, we didn't really see any movement beyond the freeway. And I think the same thing happened with the police airship. They didn't really, they actually lost track of it as we did underneath the freeway.
Once again, this was a very dangerous chase. Reportedly a stolen car, a Kia Soul, that went down the 5 freeway down to the 110. This is roughly 60th and Figueroa. As you can see, police are still looking for the car and the driver of that car right now.
So this guy absolutely vanishes. Law enforcement is completely, they have no clue what the hell happened to this guy. You could see that in the helicopter, they were searching around. They didn't see anyone pop out from either side of it. The car is completely gone. You see the pursuits going in and out of that tunnel. They don't see a car either. This thing just completely vanished, which is kind of wild. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. I found this was extremely wild and interesting. So definitely let me know. And guys, I'll check you on the next upload.